Hey, this is Pam for Matters of the Heart and Mind, and just wanted to stop by. First of all, let me apologize. I have not put any videos up in quite some time. Been very busy getting this event up and ready for you guys. That event is an evening with Moham, August 19th, 2016, from 6:30 to 9 o'clock at the International Civil Rights Museum in Greensboro, North Carolina. I wanted to share with you a couple of things that I thought was very important. I was speaking with a young lady that is running for district judge in the District 18, and I asked her platform, her stance, her position in what or why rather the community will want to vote for her. And she sent me an email, and it stated, "My platform is one of holistic and of a restoration justice. I am running to ensure that people are treated individually and not as a statistic. In its simplest form, the district court system is about people. The person that makes his or her way into court is often there due to some external pressure, such as domestic violence, drug abuse, or mental health issues. It makes much more sense to get a person into a drug treatment regimen, education, mental health treatment, or something else to address that external that have sent them to court." Excuse me. "The easy path would be simply to incarcerate them and move to the next case. But treating those in court as people and getting them on the right path reduces their chances of coming back to court, which means they aren't creating new victims of their crime and are not victimizing themselves and their community. In my time as an attorney, I have seen the success that our drug and mental health courts have had in helping people and stand on their own rather than sit in a jail. It is my belief that this type of holistic approach best serves the community and society. By doing this, we can reduce the number of people in jail. As an extension of this platform, believe that treating everyone fairly and treating everyone the same are two different concepts. You look at the person and the situation and make a fair judgment based on that. For an example, I could pay a $500 fine if I had to. Money would be tight, but I would not lose my house or go hungry. For others, that is not the situation. It is unfair to expect everyone to be treated exactly the same and call that justice. It is important to me that everyone who appears in my courtroom is treated fairly and is given a chance to be heard. No one in my courtroom would be treated with disrespect by anyone in the courtroom, and that includes court staff, witnesses, victims, defendants, law enforcement, or anyone else in the room. Treating people fairly helps people feel that court system works and works for them. In criminal cases, it is imperative to balance the rights of the accused against the rights of the population to be safe and secure. The victims should be viewed as a human being with rights of their own that should be structurally taken into account at all stages of the criminal investigation and eventually trial. This is true regardless of the victim's status, own criminal record, and external factors which will distract from their current position. For the accused, this means ensuring an adequate legal representation at all stages of trial, ensuring the right to a fair and impartial trial by a neutral party, and holding the state to its high burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. So dispositions of such cases should be tailored to the defendant, whether it is a probationary sentence requiring him to get his GED, enroll in treatment, or pay restitution. There is no catch-all for criminal cases. When jail time is necessary, the court should make every effort to ensure that any underlying issues, such as substance abuse or lack of education, are addressed when practical. In cases involving child custody, the primary concern is and should always be the best interest of the child. Traditionally, courts awarded custody to the mother and order the father to pay child support with only visitations. While this may not always be contrary to the child's best interest, As I stated before, it is imperative to look at each situation individually and not be guided simply by traditional custom. Where possible, getting parents into a mediation so they can together provide as healthy an environment for the children. DSS cases, it should not be handled with the least intrusive means possible. When a child must be removed from the home, it should not be the last resort, but when needed, should happen swiftly and preferably with a familial placement, with a reunification of the family as the goal when possible and safe for the child. Every effort must be made to ensure the safety and well-being of the child, while giving the parents the tools they need to be effective role models for their children. My time as a public defender has illustrated that the courts and jails are used as an inadequate and underfunded mental health system. This has sadly meant many people with mental health issues end up in our court system without anyone taking the time to address their issues. It is important to get them help and treatments to keep them from reoffending. Merely incarcerating people as the easiest way out only exacerbates their mental health issues, and they are released worse off than when they came into court. It is important to remember that these people, while they may have committed a criminal act, are all victims of their disorder. As the number of veterans in our community have increased, a portion of them have made their way into the court system with a variety of mental health issues. It is my hope to create a veterans court to work in conjunction with our drug and mental health courts to help pair our veterans with the care they need and deserve. If I am elected, I plan on continuing the work I have done as a juvenile public defender, working to ensure the most vulnerable in the court system are taken care of, helped and kept in the court system for at least amount of time possible while protecting the population. Well, I read that to say this. How important, and please forgive my movement of the camera here, how important is what I read to you? How important is it whether they are a Democrat or a Republican? My feel is this: it doesn't matter what party they represent. If they want to do what they've said that they want to do, then vote for them. It doesn't matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat. This person has the heart of the community. And that's what's imperative to us, the community. Having people in position that they can make a difference with, not just make a difference, but make a difference with compassion, make a difference with passion, have an empathy with that person and with their situation. So this is Lady Moham from Matters of Heart and Mind. As I said before, an evening with Moham, August 19th, 2016, at the International Civil Rights Museum from 6:30 to 9. And that address is 134 South Elm Street. And there will be tickets available at the desk. So I look forward to seeing you all. And tomorrow, I definitely will share the person that said this. And let you have an opportunity to make an educated vote. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.